Tyan Finner. Finner. Tyan, was you sad and depressed when your ex left you? I was a bit sad. I was a bit man down, but I was thinking about her today as well. She left me, man, because I wasn't man enough. You know, back then I wasn't, like I said yesterday in the live, we used to go to restaurants, and when the bill came, I'd fucking pay half in it, and she'd like be looking at me like, what are you doing? And then she'd reluctantly go into her handbag and take her purse out, you know, and pay for her food. So, you know, little things like that, women pick up on it and they think, nah, this guy ain't man enough, you know. I want a provider, because when I have a kid and I'm vulnerable, I need a fucking man who's gonna, you know, take the lead, you know, be dominant, pay for the food, go out to work, make that money, etc. But I didn't, man. So she like rang me up saying, oh, I think we should split up. And I was kind of, but you know, when I started to like blow up on YouTube, she tried to like message me, you know, like saying, oh, I think we should go for a cup of tea. You know, I think we should meet up. You know, I used to like being with you. I enjoyed hugging you. You know, when my old YouTube channel was like taking off, she started like messaging me saying, oh, yeah, I used to like hugging you. I used to like being with you. I used to like, you know, this and that with you. We should meet up for a cup of tea. You know what I mean? And fucking, you know, trying to get back with me after I started to blow up on YouTube. So yeah, fuck you know, man. You know Andrew Tate, yeah, he says like trauma benefits men. Like, you know, if a woman leaves you, it makes you want to achieve. And that's what happened. And now I'm like, don't know. I'm sat here, I'm getting paid more than she does. So she wants to have a little cup of tea, don't she? You want to see a picture of her, yeah? Hold on a sec. Where's this fucking woman, man? She blocked me as well, these fucking women, man. She wanted a cup of tea with me recently, but I think she's blocked me, man. I don't know. She's probably watching this live, you know, listening to me dissing her, saying I've overtook her, you know what I mean? I've outdone her. I've progressed, you know, since she left me. Yeah, it don't matter. Yes, Tricky H, thanks for the £5, yeah? You missed my other super chat. Here's another. Did you spar anyone that was hyped up as a monster and you then scored, apart from Khan? I sparred with Robin Reed. You remember him? He beat Kawasaki. Well, people say he deserved the victory, but I sparred with him. I sparred with a lot of guys. Kell, Brook, I held my own quite well, but you know what I mean? Kell outdone me in the end, but now he's on coke, so I don't know. I might get the last laugh. But the main one was the Skype wanker. I fucking really jabbed him up. Make a new Instagram and message that bird again. Which one? Which one are you talking? Are you talking about my ex who left me when I was a lowlife? Who tried to get back with me, you know, when I started to blow up on YouTube. You talking about that one? Fuck her, man. Leave it in the past, man. Didn't you batter Curtis Woodhouse as well? Yeah, battered him. Smashed him up. Asked Billy Joe Sandwiches. He was watching. And I messed him up and made him get out of the ring. Curtis Woodhouse, you know, after one round. And he started crying and shouting at his trainer saying, why have you put me in there with him? He's 4 pounds heavier than me. And you know that his trainer was a guy who got locked up for kidnap and torture. So when this little bitch Curtis Woodhouse was like shouting at his trainer, you know, who done time in prison for kidnap and torture, I think this trainer, I think he wanted to fucking torture Curtis Woodhouse. You know, like I did in sparring. Would you spar Tyson Fury? I sparred Tyson Fury as well. I blacked his eye up. You know, like Dead G with Mayweather. I give him a black eye, and then like afterwards, you know, Dominic Ingle. He said, get a photo with Tyson. So me and Tyson Fury like stood next to each other, you know, for a photo. And Tyson said, oh, you're the guy who blacked my eye up. So yeah. But what does it matter? Well, it don't matter at all, does it? Who's got the last laugh out of me and Tyson Fury? I'm doing well, but he's doing a lot better, isn't he? You know, my piss bottles are full up, you know. No, I found another bottle. This is from fucking time ago, this bottle. This bottle's old, man. You lot cheer me up, man. It's a bit of a happier life than yesterday, wasn't it? I just had to get out of there, man. Bro, you know how many bottles I've got that are filled up with piss? You see that? That's one, yeah? That's two. Two and a half. 2.5, you know. It's good having you here, man. It's good. I think the best thing I've done in life is doing YouTube live streams. They fucking cheer me up, man. You know, on top of training again, I'm in a good place. Just waiting for Hex Toys to join, you know, to give me a nice little big fucking super chat before I wrap it up. Shall I crack open another can, drink this and then wrap it up? It's my new favourite drink, you know. You know that. Yeah, we'll drag it out. Hopes fucking Hex Toys joins and gives me a nice little donation. I see you lot are fucking tight bastards. You don't want me to get to the £2 million mark, do you? I'll get there. Can you hear that? Every time Hex Toys donates, a family dies in Pakistan. Why is that? Why are you saying that? What's all that about? Was there one particular loss in your career that started the downfall? Yeah. I was unbeaten in it pretty much. Sorry, I just clicked on them. You are a fake millionaire. Fuck off, man. Someone asked me if I've got any mates. I told you I'm going to a little party tomorrow. It's one of my old mates' 40th birthdays. So I'm going to go there and just Nah, I prefer it with the glasses on, to be honest. It's a bit more of a chilled vibe, I think. Tyan, you should become the Prime Minister. You know what? I thought about getting into politics, you know. Because I was reading on Google the other day, you know, the amount of money that they make in, like, you know, the government, they make so much money in, like, parking fines. Or, like, speeding, you know, fines. How much money is generated through speeding tickets? Let me show you how much the government make, you know, when people speed and that. How much does the UK make from speeding fines? 1.6 billion. You see what I mean? Where's that money going? You know, the fucking government, they're kind of distributing it, aren't they? You know, amongst themselves. So, like, the government, yeah, they like launder money, don't they? You know, like Daniel El Chapo and Coogan. They fucking launder money, the government, so... Boxing King Media is the biggest dick rider in boxing. Nah, I won't say that. The guy interviewed Ebony Bridges, yeah, and he was trying to get her to expose her dirty past. You know, her little fuck-ups in the past. He was trying to drag it out of her. But she was, like, hesitant, you know, to reveal her fuck-ups in the past, you know, when she nearly deleted herself and, you know, when she was drugged up and she was fucking this and that. So he was trying to extract that kind of information from her, which is good, man. It's good for an interviewer to do that. You know, touching on sensitive subjects. And that's what that Boxing King Media does. I think he's a good interviewer. I look forward to doing a lot more videos with him, you know, in the future. That money ain't going back into the kitty. Corruption, yeah. You mean the money generated, the 1.6 billion pounds a year that the fucking government get from speeding tickets, fines, etc. That's what I mean, man. That's what I'm saying. It's like, you know, Brendan Ingle, he always used to talk about politicians. He used to encourage us to get into politics because he knows, like Brendan, I think he used to get grants, you know, from the government, you know, for helping kids who are like wasters, you know, in Sheffield. Used to do little community projects and stuff like that. So I think he got some nice grants, you know, from the government. I'm not saying that's why he did it. I'm just saying it's a good move, isn't it? Are you going to any fight shows soon? Yeah, I'm going to Lee Wood's fight. Looking forward to that. Going to Lee Wood's fight in Nottingham. Lee Wood, it's good to see him doing well. You know, at the end of his career, he's starting to cash in. You know, making those £500,000 paydays. Meet me at Lee Wood's fight time. It's my birthday that day. Yeah, just message me, innit? It's always nice to meet you people, man, but not really. I like it when you come up to me and you say, yeah, I like your videos, and you give me a little fist bump, and then you keep it moving. You know, when you're trying to chat to me for time and I'm in town for sexual reasons, it's not it, man. I ain't really trying to be around a load of man, you know, and I'm a bit horny. Is it true that Lee Wood is a real light puncher? Nah, he's probably the biggest pound for pound puncher I've ever been in there with. Sparring or whatever. So if he's hitting like that in sparring, imagine what he's doing in little 10-ounce gloves, you know, with his no head guard, knocking that fucking Mick Conlan out of the ring. It's kind of difficult to believe Carl Froch ran away when you confronted him in his restaurant. Yeah, because you're thinking of the tough gladiator, the fucking warrior who got up against Jermaine Taylor and fucked him up and fucked up George Groves and made him fall on his own leg. You're thinking of that guy, but he's not that guy anymore. He's been around that model wife of his for too long. She's at home talking about her hair and fucking makeup. So he's turning. They say if you're around 5 idiots, you'll become the 6th idiot. If you're around 5 millionaires, you'll become the 6th millionaire. So when Carl Froch is around a fucking woman who's vain and just shallow, and I shouldn't diss his wife and the mother of his kids, but you know what I'm saying, he's not the same man. You call him a bum, but now he's the next Mike Tyson, laughing face. What are you on about? Who are you talking about? I don't know what the fuck you're on about, man. You should vlog your route out of the scum. Yeah, me and this guy is going to do a video, yeah, out aiming. We're going to walk around my old area in Nottingham. And I'm going to talk about the fucking rundown area that I grew up in Notts, you know, where we didn't really have any role models. There was no doctors around. There was no solicitors. There was no accountants. There was no lawyers. There was no dentists. You know, there was nobody to look up to. There was like people who sold weed, you know, who had nice trainers and a bit of jewellery. They're the fucking role models, you know, that we had back in the days. So, you know, a lot of people in that area, they kind of grew up to be just fucking nothing, man. I don't want to sound harsh, but it's like when you ain't got any good role models. It's only when I moved to Sheffield and I was around Brendan, and my old manager, John Ingle, who's got a load of houses, and Kid Galahad, who had that desire to do well. You know, that ambition, who said winning a European title means nothing. I want the world title. Wakey Wine shouted you out, did he? I thought about going to that little shop, you know, and buying a bottle of Prime for like 500 quid. You know, for the little exposure that I'd get from KSI. Wakefield Prison shouted you out, bro. Monster Mansion, yeah. I've watched those little videos of that fucking murder prison. I can't go to prison, man. It's tempting, you know, when someone disrespects you. You want to fucking crack their skull open, you know, with a fucking... Right, I'm going to wrap it up, you know. I've had a nice live, man. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed myself. Try and put videos on TikTok of you putting tea bags on the brown settee and you will blow up. That's a good shout, that is, you know. That is a good idea. I might have to do that, you know. Put up some of my old videos on TikTok. Look at that mug. This has been one of your better lives. Yeah, I've enjoyed it, man. I'm a bit more... don't know, I'm a bit more positive today than I was last night in the live. Yeah, fuck off, man. I don't want to diss the viewers, innit, but just fuck off, man. You see the Skype wanker trying to smile through the pain. You guys is desperate for exposure, man. Just chill out, man. Just fucking chill out. Stop ringing me up, you fucking mugs. That's me as a kid, innit? Do you think I look quite nice? I look alright, man. I look better than Coogan, innit? Oh, you're fucking annoying me now, man. That's when I used to use tissue. Dry tissue. Scumbag. Yo, this guy's an idiot, man. Blowjob signals. Why are you ringing me? What are you doing, you fucking desperate cunts? Fuck off, man. Fucking irritating, man. Right, done, that'll do. I've had a good life. I've enjoyed myself. You look like a cute version of Scary Spice in that picture. Yeah. Who was the nicest Spice Girl, do you think? I think you lot are too young to remember the Spice Girls, and I think the best one was probably Jerry Halliwell. Someone says Sporty Spice. Nah, she was like a dyke. She was like a dyke, wasn't she? A bit masculine, a bit too... You know David Beckham? He went to the Ingle gym, you know, back in the days. He wanted to meet Nas, you know, Nassim Ahmed. Nassim Ahmed was really in demand, you know, back in the day. But yeah, these fucking women, I think she was probably the... I forgot about her, that Emma Bunton. She was probably the nicest. She had like a nice, fresh look about her, didn't she? Baby Spice. I sound like a nonce in it, but I'm just saying, like, she was probably the best. That'll do, man. I've had a good time. I've had a good time tonight. We're gonna call it a day, I think. It's 1:30 in the morning. There's still hundreds of people in here. Yes, Boxing King Media. Leeds is too far. I'm not sure me and Tyan will make it back alive from a rough pub in Leeds. We'll go to Derby, innit? We'll go and talk to Ozzy Ahmed. You know, the YouTube sensation. We'll go and talk to him. We'll do a bit of body sparring, me and Ozzy. You know, and just record me hitting the bags and stuff like that. I'm in decent shape now. I've joined the gym. And I'm feeling sharp. I've lost about half a stone. So, we'll do that. Tyan, if you had to bet on one religion being true, which one would you choose? I don't know. I spent years and years and years trying to work out the meaning of life and how did we get here, where we going, this and that. But it's too much, innit? Because it's like, say if I read the Bible, yeah. The Bible wasn't written in English, was it? It was originally written in Hebrew, you know, and Greek. So I'd have to go back, I'd have to learn like Hebrew and Greek, you know, to like learn the true meaning and the interpretation of the words, you know, in the fucking English translation. Yeah, so how long is that going to take me to learn Hebrew and Greek? And then the Quran, I'd have to learn Arabic, you know, to like understand the Quran fully. And then there's all these little Indian books. So I'll have to learn how to fucking speak Indian. And then there's Chinese books, I'd have to learn how to fucking read in Chinese. How long is that going to take? And then there's the Flat Earth, the Big Bang Theories, all this other shit. I ain't got time, man. That's what my mum did. She spent her life studying the Bible, and now she's 60 years. She's in a fucking horrible job that she hates. She's broke. She's depressed. She hasn't seen anything of the world. She went to Jamaica about 20 years ago, but that's all she's done is just go to Jamaica 20 years ago. So it's like religion, I ain't got time to be fucking studying it, man. You don't need to learn Arabic. The English translation is fine, lol. Yeah, you say that, but like English words have got different meanings, haven't they? Like right, as in left, right, wrong, write down on a piece of paper. So like English words have got different meanings. So you have to know the actual language in it, you know, to get the gist of what these books are actually talking about. I ain't got time, man. There are some, what they call those people who study the universe. What they call astronomists. They've been studying it for decades and they don't really know certain things about the universe. So it will just take too long, man. Right, let's finish this glass and then just call it a day, man. I've had a good run. What about David Icke? He said the Queen's a lizard. R. Kelly. R. Kelly, you know. I missed the 6 hour lives, man. What else you gonna do if you end it? I just want to go out on a high, you know what I mean? I want to go out on a high, man. Kell Brook went out on a high, but now he's kind of, you know, he's starting to fuck up. You know, somebody in the Ingle gym, they said that they don't think Kell Brook will get to the age of 40. They think he'll die, you know, before he gets to 40, you know, because of his lifestyle. They said that they don't expect him to get to 40 years old, and we're kind of seeing signs of that now, aren't we? You know, with the coke. I know it's only coke, but it's like, what do you do after that? When you start to get bored of that. I used to drink 1 bottle of Echo Falls, yeah, 5%. But after a few months, I started to get bored of it. Then I stepped up to 9%. And then I started to get bored of that. Then I started smoking a bit of fucking, you know what I mean? Now I'm on the vapes. So it's like, where does it end? So Kell Brook, he's about 35. So I don't know if you'll get to 40. Lennox Lewis went out on a high. Kawasaki went out on a high. Who else went out on a high? Mayweather. So I want to go out on a high, you know, with these lives. What if you die and realise there's an afterlife and never pick the right religion? What would you do? That's the thing though, innit? You got some religious people, yeah, who they talk about they're a Muslim and this and that. But they're not good people, man. Their parents were Muslims, so they call themselves Muslims or Christians or Jews, but they don't really stick to it. But then some people, like Ricky Gervais, he's not religious, he don't believe in God, yeah, but you know, he loves animals. So who's God gonna prefer? You know, the Muslim who fucking pretends to be a Muslim but you don't really stick to it and he's evil, or somebody who doesn't believe in God but they're nice and friendly, you know, to animals and stuff like that. Gervais. That's true, many don't follow religion, but as a Muslim we believe every human will be judged by their actions, Muslim or non-Muslim. But some religions say that it doesn't matter what you do, you know, as long as you sort of like convert to Islam, you know, you'll fucking be saved. And it's like, what? So I can go around raping women and murdering and all this other shit, and then a week before I die, say if I get cancer, I can just convert to Islam and all's forgiven. I don't know, what are you on about? I don't know. It don't make sense, does it? How do you want to be remembered when you die? Somebody who does good YouTube videos. Do you go to boxing events alone or with a mate? When I go to Lee Wood's fight in a few weeks, I need to go with a few mates, you know, who are strapped. Because I'm going to bump into Carl Froch and Lee the alcoholic Froch. I could take them out myself, but it's like, it's too much work, man. I'm just trying to chill out and watch a bit of boxing. Yeah? What's your favourite music band? I like Britney Spears, man. Start following her on Instagram. You see what I mean? The guy's waiting for me to go on the Instagram page so he can ring me. What's up with you, man? What the fuck is wrong with your brain, man? Chill out, just fucking relax. How many times have I hung up on you, man? I don't want to sound rude, innit, but I'm just trying to fucking... Message another OnlyFans bird to get on the live. Yeah, I have. I've messaged about 10 of them, so I messaged them today. One of them was kind of into the idea until I fucking told you not to message her to get her on the live. Then she blocked me. You know what I mean? Trying to act like she's all moral. You're on OnlyFans, getting your fucking pussy out. That's what you want, exposure. So what's your problem? You can get on here, you know, and promote your OnlyFans to like 500 people. Have you ever pretended to be blind wearing these glasses? You know what I thought about doing? Like identifying as a woman. There's some nice women in the gym, you know what I mean? You know, going into the changing rooms, and I was thinking, well, Do you like the Tates and are they innocent? Yeah, they're probably innocent. You know, the elites, they want to lock them up in Romanian prisons, you know, to stop them from getting men like me to step up and step my money up and get in shape and fucking be a high value man. And you know what I mean? Because like the elites, they want to keep the money at the top, don't they? You know, the top of the pyramid. They don't want men to rise up. They want them to be fat, fucking lazy, broke bums, you know, working in factory jobs. You know, so they maintain that pyramid structure. Yeah? They don't want you to step up, man. Yes, Shed. Thanks for the £5, yeah? Nice one, laters. See you later. Yeah, I've had a good time, you know. I've had a good time today. Probably highlight of the day. I didn't go to the gym today. Felt a bit stiff. You know, when I used to overtrain in the gym, I'd feel ran down. I'd get a blocked nose. I'd be fucking sweating. I'd be fucked. So I'm just trying to... This is my first week back in training. So I've done like 3 days. So... Are you bored yet? Yes or no? I'm just going to finish this glass and then just wrap it up. Yo, can you see all that scum there? All that fucking scum. You see that? I don't know what it is, man. You see all that scum at the top of the fucking... I had my teeth polished. So there might be some remains, you know, of plaque. You know, in that glass there, you see all that scum. You know, these vapes, I think they're turning people into transformers, you know. Because, like, since these have come out, like, people are just acting mad. I need some earpods, man. They'll come off my tax bill as well, so I need to be buying some earpods. You know, these fucking wires. Joe Rogan's quite good, isn't he? I'd love to get on his podcast. Do you think I'd have a good chat with Joe Rogan? I think I could hold my own, you know.
He's not a real boxer.
Of course he's a real boxer.
No chance.
He's a professional boxer. Is he a world champion? No. But he's a good journeyman boxer.
Let me rephrase this. I think Jake Paul would kill Tommy
You don't
Fury,
want to do it.
And that wouldn't change. I don't know how good Jake Paul is. But I don't know of any boxer who can bring enough to a Jake Paul fight.
So here's Tommy Fury. You telling me this guy...
You know, if you could smell that piss in that bottle, like, you'd be so disgusted by it, man.
And Ngannou is another one now where we're all like...
That might still happen.
Could happen.
That could still happen.
But will it happen?
I hope.
Is this guy the best fighter in the world then? Heavyweight UFC champion, Francis Ngannou. Is he the best fighter in the world? How does he get on with Bruce Lee, hypothetically speaking? He fucks up Bruce Lee. That's what I mean, man. Bruce Lee, I like him. I like his films, but it's not real, man.
It's
not real.
When we all want it to happen. You know what I mean?
I just don't know if Usyk has the size to deal with that guy. It's going to be interesting to see what strategy he employs, whether or not he can avoid the big bombs and the reach and the length.
So long.
But
you talk about size, but like, you know, Kid Galahad, the little featherweight, he was like the hardest guy for me to like spar in a way. Because he was small, he was like less target to hit. You know what I mean? So smaller guys, I know this little silly saying a good big guy will beat a good little guy. I don't know if that's always true, man.
Rough, tumble, brawling world, his whole life. His dad's a fighter.
Did Tyson ever have any bare knuckle fights, you know, on those little gypsy sites, those little caravan sites? I don't know if there's any footage of him having little bare knuckle fights. I think when he got into boxing, he thought, nah, it's not worth it. Could damage my hands. You know, I've got a lot of money to make, you know, in boxing, and you know, he's made a nice little fortune, Tyson Fury.
What else would be compelling? The Joshua fight? Not really. Not after the Usyk fights.
Joshua's finished, man. He's fucking... I don't know why he's still fighting. You're not going to be number 1. You're not going to be number 2 even. I don't think you'll be number 3. Just fuck off, man, Joshua. You're not fucking good enough, man. You're not Lennox Lewis. You know, calling Lennox a clown and that.
I mean, unless Joshua comes back, because they're talking about Joshua fighting Wilder, right? Isn't that the talk?
Trainer,
no.
Joshua's a mug. I could see the fear in his eyes, you know, when he tried to step to me like that. Yeah, man. AJ hate is embarrassing, screams jealousy. It's not really that, man. It's not. I think people like real people like Andrew Tate. Joshua is just like a fake fucking plastic media friendly fucking Lennox Lewis wannabe, man. We don't like people like that. We just like fucking real people, man. Right, I'm gonna go, you know, I'm gonna wrap it up. I'd like to see Lennox Lewis against Tyson Fury, you know, prime for prime. But it's just fantasy talk, innit? We're never gonna see it, are we? So it's like, it's pointless talking about it. It's just like a fantasy. He's rich and good looking, can bang any bird he wants and still chins pretty much everyone. You know, chin everyone. How does he chin everyone? Fucking chin me, did he? I stood in front of him, like saying, "What's up? Let's have it." He didn't fucking do it, man. He had fear in his eyes. What do you mean he chins everyone? Stop sucking him off, man. You're not getting any of his cash or any of his fucking groupies. This guy's another AKA Skins, you know what I mean? Desperate, trying to get in there. Real people like Andrew Tate, ha 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 ha, laughing face. I said it yesterday, Andrew Tate did kind of contradict himself because he tries to like build up men. You know what I mean? But then he was like promoting his little webcam business, wasn't he? So that's kind of going opposite to what he's about. Because we're like watching Prawn. You know, it kind of like, you need to get out there, you know, and talk to women and learn how they operate and, you know, get in there and just learn a bit of game, get a bit of confidence, this and that. So prawn, it's not that good, man. It's just lazy, innit? It's like eating a microwave meal. It's just, it's easy, it's convenient, but it's not good for you. You're taking the easy option, you know, by watching Prawn. I'm off, see you, this is dead. Well, fuck off then. I can guarantee you he's still going to be in here fucking 5 minutes. Fucking mug. Let me put this guy in timeout. People whinging and whining about bullshit. What else are you going to do? How do you get over an ex who left you on good terms? You have to better yourself. I just told you, this fucking woman got rid of me, yeah, when I was down and out in life, broke. You know what I mean? Now I've stepped up. I've made a load of cash, you know, from YouTube, and she wants to conveniently meet up for a cup of tea. You have to just better yourself, man. Step your financial game up. Get in shape. Get into the gym. You know what I mean? Get all the women after you, and then she'll be jealous, and she'll try and get back with you. So that's the fucking strategy, man.
Oh, that's terrible.
That's what they look like.
That's what they say about, you know, like zesty people, you know, people who are a bit fruity. They say that they've come about because like there was too many people on Earth, so nature has made like people zesty, you know, to curb like population, like overload. You know what I mean? You know, to like limit fucking reproduction and that. Nature, I don't know. Yeah, that was alright, man. Wrap it up, Ty. Pure milk in it. I know. It's whatever, man. Whatever. I'd be sat here anyway watching this bullshit. So just sit and watch it together, innit? But yeah, I'm gonna go now, I think. I think I've milked it for long enough now. That Sky Nicholson is decent, yeah. Yeah, she's probably the nicest, one of them. She's kind of natural, no tattoos like Ebony Bridges, no fake tits like Ebony Bridges. I think she's like the probably number one, Sky Nicholson. So decent. That's what I mean. Look at her arms, yeah. You know, her skin is quite nice, isn't it? But you know, she had like horrible fucking black tattoos all over her arms, like Ebony Bridges. She'll be fucking horrible. She'd be ruined, man. She's kind of natural, isn't it? She's, you know, her ear is quite big, isn't it? But it don't matter, man. That's my only critique, you know, of Ebony Bridges. I mean, fucking Sky Nicholson. Who's that? You know who that is? No, I don't know who that is. That's what I mean, man. Some women pretend to be bisexual, innit? You know, because men get turned on by it, so they just pretend. I've seen it, man. I used to work in a club, innit? I used to see women kissing on the dance floor. And I used to see like a circle of men stood around them, you know, staring at her. Like a circle of dogs. It's fake, man. They're not real lesbians, man. But yeah, she looks alright. She alright. Not into black women at all, man. I just can't be doing with them. Really not into them at all, man. It's so fucking... It's fucking horrible, man. That's a nice little photo, isn't it? Yes. Right. See you later, yeah? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the super chats as well. It's been appreciated, man. I've had a good run, man. I've had a decent run tonight. It feels a lot better than yesterday. I'm on a good vibe here. Have you hit rock bottom yet? Nah, man. My life's taken off. Made some good money from these videos, man. Sitting here chilling. Yeah. Made a nice bag. You know, wearing these little designer t-shirts and that. You fucking people hating on me, man. Fucking jealous. Get a pizza in the oven and go for another 2 hours. Nah. I've hit the wall, man. Go out on a high, you know, like Lennox Lewis and Calzaghe, Mayweather. Yeah. What time do you wake up? Whenever I feel like it. That's the good thing about having that money. Like, you ain't got a boss talking shit to you and just telling you to get up and get to work. Wake up whenever, have a nice bowl of Frosties, nice cup of tea, have some toast, you know, with some Nutella. Just chill. Spend the whole day thinking about doing a live. It's worth it. But yeah, I'm going to wrap it up, you know. See you later, everybody. Thanks for tuning in again, yeah.